And Belle of the Turf Stakes. Vigil at 310, 420 Mac Rosa, Bold Amy 410. Armour of Light is showing at $8.11 the Essence, a la Juliet 19, Warning Bell at 42, Fallacious at 69. Elegant Court at $18, number 10, Explicate from gate 12 at $64 from the outside, and Portet 107 for race 7 at Gosford. One of the features over the mile, the Fillies and Mares, Belle of the Turf. This will be followed by the Class 4, then the Gold Cup as we take it to hill.
Separating those horses. They're off on the Carlton Belle of the Turf. Vigil jumped away nicely. Commencing pretty well wider out on the track was a la Juliet in company with Explicate, and Bold Amy's right up there. So too is the Essence, and Warning Bell is the widest runner as they travel about 300 metres, and Explicate dashes her way clear. About 2 lengths now on Bold Amy. The Essence, a la Juliet, and Warning Bell is very wide. About 2 lengths to Mac Rosa on the outside of Elegant Court, 3 to Vigil, 1 Armour of Light, 1.5 Fallacious, and 3/4 to Portet. Into the back, 1100 to go, and Explicate on the inside is just the leader, but on the outside moving up to have a shot at it, Warning Bell. 2 lengths away, third a la Juliet, the Essence fourth on the rails. 1.5 Bold Amy. Elegant Court on her inside from Mac Rosa, a couple to Vigil, then Fallacious, Armour of Light, and 2 further away is Portet. Down the back, 700 to run, and the free-going Explicate making play, getting a break of a length, Warning Bell. The Essence third on the inside of a la Juliet, and 1.5 then coming Elegant Court. Bold Amy next, and 3 wide is Mac Rosa, 1 to Vigil, Fallacious, Armour of Light, and Portet whips the Belle of the Turf field in, travelling to the corner. 400 to go, Explicate just in front of Warning Bell, but the Essence gets a beautiful run between the leaders. And as they come round the home corner, the Essence races clear from Warning Bell. Explicate has dropped off, followed by Bold Amy, Mac Rosa, and Armour of Light is trying to thread a way through the field. It's the Essence, 150 to go, the leader, Mac Rosa, followed by Warning Bell, and Vigil's coming right down the outside. The Essence is still in front from Vigil and Bold Amy, and the Essence. The Essence wins it from Bold Amy, nothing between Armour of Light and Vigil, and then came Warning Bell and Mac Rosa, followed by Fallacious, Elegant Court. Further back in the field then was a la Juliet, Portet, and Explicate. The early leader was last.
Super Tab 6, the Essence, 1080, 260. 3 Bold Amy to return 150. Those for third, 4 Armour of Light, 260, or 1 Vigil to pay 160. Treble 986, $1,671.10.
Gosford, Bold Amy ridden by Seaman second, and number 1 Vigil ridden by Glenn Boss in the third spot. 631 the official fourth, number 4 Armour of Light. The totes in New South Wales will be number 6 the Essence, 1150 and 310, given a perfect run. Number 3 Bold Amy has paid 160, and 1 Vigil third has paid 160. Quinella will be $20.90, an exactor of $59.80. The winner, the Essence, trained by John Cantrell up at Hawkesbury for Mrs. J. Bell, M and Mrs. A. Adamides, G. D. Eddy, and T.J. Harry. A bay or brown mare 4 by Voltage Peak from Rickenbacker, and ridden by Len Beasley. 20 starts, 5 wins, 4 seconds and 4 thirds. So she's been a very honest mare, was given a lovely run by Beasley, got the split coming to the turn, and that was the end of it, with Beasley riding for dear life. The Essence was able to score by 3/4 of a length, with a long head separating second and third, and the time was 1:36.57. 1:36.57 with a sectional run of 36.89. The official fourth, number 4 Armour of Light, and 2 Mac Rosa ran fifth. So the Essence, another win for Len Beasley. He's having a bumper season, and his wins all up provincial, country and metropolitan in excess of 100. He topped the 100 only a week or so back, and he's having a marvellous run. All right, that's the story of the Carlton Belle of the Turf. Racing in the Cup. And not a bad break. Baby Bomber from the inside, one of the best away. Don Tristram and Brackenbury jump well. So does Aqua's Off. Stony Bay and Max Victory are not all that far away, followed by Campaign Warrior. Prince Magic Eye is scooting through on the inside as they come to the 100. Don Tristram and Baby Bomber are disputing the lead. About a length on Brackenbury, then Stony Bay, followed by Prince Magic Eye and Max Victory. Knowledge Box wide out, and then Aqua's Off. Iron Horse on the inside from He's Back on Track, and then Catapult, who made the turn out of the straight. very awkwardly. A length away go Campaign Warrior, and last year's winner another length and a half away, Darbus. They race along the side and go to the 1400 metres, and Brackenbury on the outside is just shading Baby Bomber as they swing into the second corner, but Baby Bomber accelerates, gets away from Brackenbury. Knowledge Box third, and then comes Don Tristram, Prince Magic Eye, a length of Stony Bay, and then comes Iron Horse on the inside of Max Victory. 2 Aquas off. Catapult on its inside from He's Back on Track, and then Brahuego, Campaign Warrior, and Darbus is the tail ender. More than half the cup has been raced now, going down the back straight, and Baby Bomber all the way from Albury by 2.5 on Brackenbury. Knowledge Box, the despised roughie, is third, a length and a quarter, Don Tristram, and then comes Prince Magic Eye, Stony Bay, He's Back on Track, Iron Horse, followed by Max Victory, Catapult and Campaign Warrior. Aqua's off, and then Darbus and Brahuego is last as the cup field packs up. They come on to the next bend, 600 to go, and He's Back on Track, shot to the lead. About 2 lengths on Brackenbury. Third is Stony Bay, then Iron Horse. Baby Bomber's gone back from Aqua's off, Don Tristram. And then Campaign Warrior, followed by Prince Magic Eye. Darbus a mile away, so's Catapult, but He's Back on Track, and Kevin Forrester come round the corner. 2 lengths on Brackenbury, a length to Iron Horse, battling on courageously. 3 to Aqua's off, then Stony Bay, Don Tristram and Darbus from Catapult. 200 to go, and Iron Horse has caught. He's Back on Track. Iron Horse from the Gay Waterhouse stable raced away. Iron Horse 3, He's Back on Track. Darbus flying, but it's Iron Horse. Iron Horse beat his stable mate, Darbus. Third, He's Back on Track, or Aqua's off, then Catapult, followed by Stony Bay. Further back, Brackenbury, Don Tristram, Campaign Warrior, Brahuego, Prince Magic Eye, Baby Bomber, and the rank outsider in the field was last of the main division, Knowledge Box, but Max Victory is only cantering down towards the winning post now. And there's the rider of Max Victory, I refer to, little Len Beasley, vaulting off. So officially the horse has failed to finish in the Gosford Cup, won by number 4, Iron Horse.
Super Tab $8 2.40. Number 3 Darbus to return a place dividend $3. Those for third 8, He's Back on Track, $4.80, or number 7 Aqua's off to pay $5.30. And the daily double on the numbers 6 and 4 to return $89.30.
The totes in New South Wales, number 4 Iron Horse. Well, AWA have just taken them off the screen. We'll have them on the infield coming up now. Here we go, $8.70 and $2.90 for number 4. Number 3 has paid $2.80. Number 8, $4. Quinella, $18.70. Exacta, $42.30, and a trifecta to come. Iron Horse, trained by Gay Waterhouse. Well, the Gosford Cup is Gay Waterhouse's race, isn't it? You might remember, and it was written up in the last 24 hours, she got her training license in 1992, and only a short time later, her first starter in a feature race was Moods here at Gosford in the Cup, and Moods, ridden by Kevin Moses, was too good. And then in 95, Gay saddled up Sprint By to win. She won it last year with Darbus, and here this afternoon, she's Quinella'd the race with Iron Horse and Darbus. And of course, on top of the Quinella, in the Sydney Cup, on top of the Quinella in the Doncaster Handicap, this lady of the Australian turf is just leaving no stone unturned to try and emulate the deeds of her dad. And here's Chrissy Muntz coming back on Iron Horse, who's by Zephyr Zip from Spyglass, a Bay Gilding 4, owned by the Lone Star Syndicate, RMRG and CJ LaPointe at LJC Young. And ladies and gentlemen, the first prize money of $100,000 today, and $50,000 of that prize money will go to the Variety Club of Australia through the generosity of the Lone Star Syndicate. The runner-up, number 3, Darbus by Cossack Warrior, Fine Gem, Gay Waterhouse, Larry Cassidy, and number 8, third, He's Back on Track by First Norman, Lady Locke, Mike Moroney from Matter in New Zealand, Kevin Forrester, and number 7, Aqua's off was the official 4th. It was an effortless win by 2 3/4 lengths, 1 length between second and third. The time was 2:08.03, 2:08.03, 36:15. The sectional time of the New South Wales trifecta, $1,124.50. Well, what more can one say? Iron Horse, well, he certainly found his form this afternoon. A horse that I saw win the Wellington Boot a couple of years ago. Anyway, he's been able to take it out, and take it out in a decisive manner, beautifully ridden by Chris Muntz. Interstate, back to you. Now some New South Wales totes.
At the start, Maryborough.
Number 4, Iron Horse, 870 and 290. Number 3, Darbus, paid 280. Number 8, he's back on track, $4. Quinella, $18.70. Exacta, $42.30. Trifecta, $1,124.50. That was the first leg of the daily double. And the last of the day, from which the scratchings are 4, 7 and 13. Riders right. Starting time, 5:15.
Openers shortly. Race 8.
Okay.
8 mile, race 6, number 6 from Rod Gallegos. Jockey Jason Taylor on board. All right, big field. Let's take it there, and here's Pat.
Rip Home is getting out on the tote. It's out to 860. Kidman's Cove is $9.85. $11.35 for Jaredane. $13 for Yaradov. Now Searchty's about to go in. Searchty going into line. City Slicker about to come up. And the line starting to take shape here. Captive just having some sweat wiped away. Fond Return about to go. Welcome to our Sky Channel viewers from right around Australia on the occasion of the Foster's Weetwood for 97 before. Well, pretty close to a full house. Looking down from our vantage point here, not too many vacant spots around the place to watch this year's Weetwood. Thank you, Graham, and welcome to our 4TAB listeners for the Foster's Weetwood Handicap. Also listeners through 4WK, Toowoomba and the Darling Downs. As they start to move into line, Harvey Ladd's favourite at $5.90. Captive's about to go forward into its spot. Roanoke Boy yet to go up. Still out of line behind that Brigade Square, the Circle, Bella Snap and the John Hawkes Ingham Brother colours. Back behind them also is Jarendane. And also Fond Return hasn't moved in. Only a handful of horses remain to move into line for the Foster's Weetwood Handicap of 1997. Bella Snap is about to come in. We'll have them just about ready. The last couple going in. Jaredane will be one of the last to move in. They're pretty well set to go for the Foster's Weetwood Handicap. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. $100,000 in prize money. The Darling Downs Premier Racing event is about to happen. Just waiting on that red light. Starter looks pretty happy with things. About to come around. Right on start time. And the light goes on. Off in the Weetwood. Fond Return from wide out on the track was one of the first to get going, and Inzaman began brilliantly. It's going up there, the lead with Mr. Batossi. Getting away quickly in the early part. Roanoke Boy and Harvey Ladd's going to get in behind them. They're followed by Captive getting into a good spot. Rip Home's up in about 6th position on the outside. Yaradorf's over on the rail. Fond Return drifting back, looking to get a posse. Then now Mr. Woodman, Mr. Batossi's wide. City Slicker centre field. Back along the rail, Latin Poet. They're followed behind them then by Bella Snap and Cutler, who's well back. Then came well back in the field. Clavant got a good way back. Square the Circle's well back. Jaredane next to last. And Searchty's last of all. 700 left to travel. Inzaman in front. Led the way by about 3 parts of a length. In second spot, going up quickly now, Mr. Batossi. Fond Return 3 wide third. Roanoke Boys 4th. Kidman's Cove's very wide going around them. Harvey Ladd just behind them. Then came Yaradorf, our Mr. Woodman. Rip Home in the centre. Then Captive followed by Bella Snap, Latin Poet. City Slickers a mile back with Searchty and Cutler. Around the corner, Inzaman just in front of Mr. Batossi. Roanoke Boy, Kidman's Cove and Fond Return joining in out wide. Rip Home into the picture. And here's Jaredane down the outside. Kidman's Cove in front. Rip Home and Jaredane are trying to get to him. Kidman's Cove's holding Rip Home close to home, and Kidman's Cove has beaten Rip Home and Jaredane. Then came Searchty, followed by Harvey Ladd and Latin Poet. City Slicker behind them. Fond Return weakened out of it. Then Bella Snap, Roanoke Boy. Further back in the field, Square the Circle, Inzaman weakened. Then came Yaradorf. Well back was Captive. A long way back, Mr. Batossi. Next to last, Clavant and Cutler was the last one to pull up in the Foster's Weetwood Handicap, which has been won brilliantly by number 1, Kidman's Cove. A magnificent performance. Kidman's Cove flying down the centre of the track, wide all the way, but he's still proven too good for them. Number 1, Kidman Cove has won the Foster's Weetwood Handicap. Stand by for the minors. Number 7, Rip Home will get second, and third will go to Geraldine, but we're waiting for the judge to put the numbers up for the minors, but one's won it. What a wonderful horse he is, Kidman's Cove. He was wide, he couldn't get in, he sprinted to the lead. Waller produced Rip Home at exactly the right time, but he just couldn't wear down Kidman's Cove, and Kidman's Cove has won it. Geraldine come with a giant run at the 200. He just couldn't quite reach the other pair. The winner of the Foster's Weetwood handicap is number 1, Kidman's Cove, ridden by Tony Patillo. Second is number 7, Rip Home, ridden by Ken Waller. And third is number 11, Geraldine, ridden by Gary Guerin. Fourth home in the race was number 16, Searchty, who came from last to run third. The winner's time, ladies and gentlemen, a brilliant run, 1:18. That's a sensational run. The record is 1:17.78. Now that has stood for years and years, Toledo Gold. It's been a record that has just stood and stood. They don't usually get close to it, but this horse has gone 1:18, Kidman's Cove, carrying the top weight of 59.5 kilos. He was in centre field wide. Patillo allowed him to just slide forward. He sprinted quickly coming to the 200. He charged to the lead. Rip Home loomed, and then Geraldine really started to charge into it. But Kidman's Cove, under the 59.5, has dug deep. He's held them off. Rip Home tried valiantly, so did Geraldine, but they couldn't reach the toppy, and Kidman's Cove has done a wonderful job to win the Foster's Weetwood. He's about to come back. Kidman's Cove is by Masquet out of Settlers Cove, raced by RF, and Mrs. N.P. Thompson is trained by Mick Mayer at Caloundra. And ladies and gentlemen, the winning rider, Tony Patillo on Kidman's Cove, returning to scale after a brilliant victory. Second to Rip Home, Zip Home, Robbins Charm, second again. Jimmy Atkins, trainer, Ken Waller rider. And third to number 11, Geraldine, Light Kingdom, Kaydan, Booty Williams, Gary Guerin. Kidman's Cove, ladies and gentlemen, and Tony Patillo, they've taken out the big one, the $100,000 Foster's Weetwood handicap. Most unlucky at his first run back from a spell, but he's atoned today with an outstanding victory. We'll have tote dividends coming up in a moment. Numbers are 1, 7, 11 in a time of 1:18 dead, which is a very, very fast run. Many people feel that 1:17.78 of Lido Goals will never be broken. Well, they've gone awfully close to doing it today with Kidman's Cove, who, as we said prior to the race, was the major money earner in the field, with over $340,000, has just added another $64,000 to that tally. Here are the dividends. The winner, number 1, Kidman's Cove, pays $9.40 and $3.70. Second, number 7, Rip Home, $3 even. 11, Geraldine, $3.80. The Quadella paid $42.10. The Trifecta paid $456.60. The Daily Double, 2 and 1, $21.10. The Treble, 1-2-1, the combination required, $67.30. And here's your first 4. You needed 1, 7, 11 and 16. It paid $8,868.90. 1, 7, 11, 16, $8,868.90.
Race 7, number 7.